We'll start this course by asking ourselves the question, what is GeneXus? GeneXus is a tool that allows us to use the knowledge we have about users' points of view of a system to create an organized knowledge base. Based on this knowledge base, GeneXus automatically designs, generates, and maintains the database and the application programs which will enable users to interact with the data views we started from. The objective of this course is to develop an application that manages the processes of a travel agency. We will be working with countries, cities, flights, tourist attractions, and passengers while introducing the basic concepts of the GeneXus methodology. We open GeneXus, and since we haven't created a knowledge base yet, we see an environment that looks like this. The interface we are looking at is called an IDE, or Integrated Development Environment. What are the characteristics of this IDE? Well, this environment is completely flexible and takes the needs of the developers into account. We will be splitting it into panels, one main panel and several tool panels. We'll also split it into toolbars. Aside from this menu bar, we have other toolbars which we can hide or display depending on our needs. If we place our cursor on these toolbars and right-click, we are able to see which ones are visible, which ones are hidden, and we can either hide or display them depending on if we need them or not. The positions where these toolbars and panels are placed can be customized. We can move these toolbars wherever it's most comfortable for us. When it comes to the other panels, if we place the cursor on the panel's title bar and drag it, we'll be able to change its location within the environment. That's exactly what I'm doing here. So let's place this back on the left edge. And we'll note that these panels can also be closed if we press the close button. We could also get them to auto-hide, getting them to behave like this. Let's set this to be visible always by clicking on the tack. Now let's concentrate on the center panel. Here we are looking at the Start page. This page displays a list of press releases and news items, and it also shows us the most recent knowledge bases opened. Here we can create a new knowledge base or open an existing knowledge base. That's if it's not showing in the list of recently accessed knowledge bases. We could also create or open a knowledge base by clicking on File in the menu bar. Here we'll find the menu option, New Knowledge Base. We can also open or close a knowledge base. So now we're going to create a new knowledge base, which we're also going to refer to as a KB. This dialog box opens, and here we enter the name of the KB or knowledge base. We also enter the directory where we want to store it, and we need to select our generator, which is the language GeneXus will use to generate the application programs and create and maintain the database. So here we will associate our project to an environment for our prototype model. So now let's select a location for our KB. On the C drive, we'll create a new folder, which we'll call GeneXus Travel Agency. And we're going to call our knowledge base KB T Agency. And I hit Create, and we create our knowledge base. Now that we created the knowledge base, some of the content has changed. For example, the panel Knowledge Base Navigator is now displaying a tree structure whose root is the name of the knowledge base we just created, and the branches display the elements that it includes. Turning our attention toward the main panel, we'll see that the Start page now includes a new section labeled Knowledge Navigator, which offers us some shortcuts to the most common tasks.